Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Noble and welcome back to Central Network. Guys, I am here guesting on the channel. Thank you so much, Sam and Peter, for having me. And today, guys, I'm going to be giving you my top 5 reasons you guys should play The Elder Scrolls Online. If you want to check out my channel, you can. There will be a link in the description down below. You can find me at Noble Plays, where I cover a ton of ESO content as well as other MMORPGs. But guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into these top 5 reasons. Guys, starting off here at number 5, we have consistent content updates. The Elder Scrolls Online has a quarterly content release schedule that rarely gets delayed. The only times it ever gets delayed is when it comes down to approving these patches for various platforms, and sometimes that can take a little longer than anticipated, but other than that, getting a game that gives you quarterly content updates is pretty astounding. They even do one big DLC in the middle of the year, followed up by 3 other mini expansions or DLCs, so regardless, every 3 or 4 months you're going to have some kind of new content to play. That's not to even count the hundreds if not thousands of hours you have to play in the base game. The Elder Scrolls Online is free to play after you purchase the initial game for $20. It goes on sale pretty often, so always keep your eye out for it, and one of the cool things is you can also buy the DLC with in-game currency. So that is something that is pretty freaking awesome. Coming in here at number 4 is the impressive story. Guys, there are tons, hundreds if not thousands of side quests and main quests that you can do if you need to quench that story thirst. It really is a game that brings you into the world in every single aspect of the story. Whether it's a tiny little side quest or the big main quest, you're going to find yourself falling in love with characters and unsuspecting, characters that you didn't think would be a normal part of your gaming experience, but ESO has a ton to offer in the way of story. And moving right along to number 3, guys, it is going to be the population and the community. I probably could have saved this for number 1, but I'm always excited when I'm talking about the Elder Scrolls Online community. This is one of the most positive communities I've ever had the privilege of being in, and when you join the world, if you ask for help, you will get help. One of my favorite examples I give to new players is when I was a new player a few months back. I literally asked in Say Chat, guys, I'm new, I don't know what to do, can someone help me? A level 50 CP, I forget what CP rank he was, but he helped me out for 3 hours, had no idea who I was. Anywhere you go within Tamriel is going to have friendly players to help you along, so don't be afraid to reach out to people if you are looking for help. This is a game that really promotes new players and encourages new players to ask for help. This is something that you get, I feel like, in some MMOs, but with the Elder Scrolls Online, it's really highlighted how friendly the community is. Guys, coming in at number 2, we have the sheer amount of things to do in-game. We kind of talked about it in regards to the story, but when it comes to things like outside of the story, when you're done questing, when you don't want to do main quest stuff, what can you do? The crafting, the PvE, and PvP provide a variety of playstyles that you are sure to find enjoyable. Whether you want to commit to some hard mode PvE content or test your skills in open world PvP in Cyrodiil, there is literally something for everyone. The Elder Scrolls Online does a good job of making sure that your gameplay can either be done solo or with friends. I will say that it is better to play with friends as it is an MMORPG, but you still can do things solo. However, I think it's important to note that at some point you will need to group with players to progress in the game, especially when you hit those champion points. And finally, guys, coming in at number 1, it's Elder Scrolls. If you don't like Elder Scrolls, what is wrong with you? To be honest, guys, I was not a fantasy person up until about 6 months ago, and I have been just falling in love with the fantasy MMO that is the Elder Scrolls Online. It is not very invasive, it doesn't require a huge time commitment, you can play casually and not miss out on anything that the game has to offer. Their variety of in-game events they do every few months is purely amazing, and like I said before, the community really brings us together to be one of the top MMOs in the genre. But guys, that is it. That is my 5 top reasons that you guys need to play the Elder Scrolls Online here in 2020. Again, thank you to Central Network for allowing me to guest on their channel. You can find me again at Noble Plays on YouTube, and then Noble Plays with 2 S's on Twitter. Guys, I stream twice a week and upload videos once a week on MMORPGs, and especially the Elder Scrolls Online. But guys, that's gonna do it for me here on the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Noble, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.